You're. My bad, guys. Alright. You're. Damn, I don't even know if I'm blurry. Que jodienda. Good morning, guys. Hopefully this chat pulls up and we'll be good to go. Because it's not looking good on my end. It's not. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Yes, yes, no, no. Hi, Heather. Good morning. I'm super late, but it's all right. Yes. Hi, Bramilda. All right, so it's going to take some time for y'all to get back in because I hit the, instead of redoing the link over, I just hit it and it's old now. But I'm going to hope this stays up and I hope I'm not blurry. Good morning. Good almost afternoon. For those of y'all who are fucking psychotic like me and been up since mad early in the morning. We're going to tap in. This isn't even the one that I wanted to pull with this morning, but we're going to start here and then we're going to probably move over to the wild unknown. Hold on. Have kids, they said. Oh, I don't know who said it. I don't know who said it, but whoever said it, they set you up. They set us up. Okay? Did I say good morning? Good morning. Good morning. We're gonna start out with the inversion tarot. I just want to get into the messages because at this point I'm like all over the place. I got like 9 different things running in my brain right now. It's not okay. So shout out to everybody who's at work or on their way to work, and shout out to everybody who got me in the headphones. Happy Monday. Happy Indigenous People Day. You hear that wind? Sound like it's fucking pouring over here. So in the title, it says someone's watching, waiting for you to fuck up. And then it says one hand washes another. So before we came live, you guessed it, I was recording content for the members. And we kind of broke it down together on the memberships. Someone's watching and waiting for you to fuck up. This is, even if this is not somebody that you know, the energy just gives off. Low-key, the energy gives off somebody that is inspired by something you're doing. They just wouldn't do it, or they can't do it. They wouldn't fix themselves to do it. They wouldn't dare to do it. It's something along those lines. And so it's almost like they tap in every day. They may even be learning from you, but they tap in every day so that they can be front row when you fuck up. So don't fuck up. Get it? All right. One hand washes another kind of came in at the end, I ain't even gonna lie, when I was doing the reading with the members and we were like kicking it, talking and shit, today we actually did a fucking whole tutorial because I was showing them how to set the live stream to where it's only the subscribers that can comment, so that anybody with some fuck shit can't comment, you know what I mean? So at the end of the video, after we had already set the title for the live and everything, some more cards came out. So that's kind of where it kind of piggybacked. One hand washes another. That message itself kind of piggybacked. I had already set the link for the live, and I had to go back in and edit it and add on one hand washes another. Reason why I'm telling y'all this and explaining the semantics of it is because I low-key feel like the help that comes in, and I don't want to say the help because it's one hand washes another. There's something that you're going to offer somebody, or something that you're going to be able to do for somebody, but it's not like you helping them and not getting nothing back. There's something that they have to bring to the table too, or vice versa. Somebody offers you the assistance, somebody offers you the help, but there's something that you got that they could benefit off of as well. The reason why I went through the semantics of explaining how the message kind of came in and how it kind of was piggybacked on the message, the original message, is because I feel like this comes in out of nowhere and on some kind of some last minute shit. It's like, let's say you launching a business of some sort and you already did the work. Like, you already did all the grunt work. You already figured out all the contracts. You already figured out all the shit that you needed. You already figured out all the paperwork for the LLC. Like, you already did all the grunt work, right? And yet, and still, for some reason, you procrastinating to start the stuff, or there's something missing and you maybe can't even put your finger on it. You don't even really know. For some of you, you do know. For some of you, you understand, like, damn, I got everything done. I just need this. And I don't know, or I don't have a plug for this, something, right? It feels very last minute that someone, by chance, is going to be like, yo, I got X, Y, and Z. Or, yo, I know how to do X, Y, and Z. Or I know somebody that knows somebody. I could get you their number. I could plug you in. It's very last minute. The energy is very last minute. Is also, I also want to say that, because it feels like for whoever that message is, the one hand washes another message, part of the message, I think naturally, normally, you're very weary. You're not someone that trusts easily. You're not someone that... this isn't normal for you. This isn't something that someone would offer something and you'd be like, yeah, cool, let's see. I think normally you wouldn't even acknowledge, especially if it's somebody you don't know, or you wouldn't entrust someone with something as precious as like your child, your business. So the fact that you're accepting the help, because it kind of feels like it just works. Like, it feels like it's something you stumble across. It feels last minute, but it feels like it just works. Like, you can't, somebody that knows you, like, knows you personally, could be like, yo, what's the miracle? I heard you was working with so-and-so. You can't even explain. Like, yeah, I know I could trust them because of this or because of that. You can't even explain it. It's just like, yeah, they're doing this. It's like, yo, yeah, it works. I don't know, it works. So that's the title. I got the 10 of Wands at the table, and I need some water because, girl, it's been a long day already. It's been a long day already. It's funny because I was just on the phone saying this is my afternoon. So when I say it's been a long day, 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, high key, I was going to say low key. High key is kind of annoying. I'm not even going to hold you. It's an energy surrounding the 10 of Wands that feels very repetitive. Yes, I'm still dying. It feels very repetitive, and I also feel like, you know, typically the meaning of the card is like putting down a burden. So like you carry it and you place it down neatly, nicely, cohesively. This 10 of Wands feels like at this point somebody's just kind of throwing it to the side. Because, like, bro, you know when you're picking up after your kids or after your husband and you picking up the same fucking mess every day, how annoying that is. That's what this Ten of Wands feels like. It's like every day y'all motherfuckers come in and y'all put the sneakers by the fucking door. And every fucking day when I get home from work, I tell y'all, stop putting these motherfucking sneakers by the door because I keep tripping on them. It's like that. Mind you, I ain't even got these problems. Because if I'm tripping over sneakers, I'm throwing them shits in the garbage. I already know the deal. You heard? I've done it before. But somebody definitely is making me feel like this Ten of Wands, they're tired of picking up the mess. This could even be pertaining to another person. So, like, instead of it could be as simple as picking up the same fucking mess every day that other people are adding and accumulating, adding to or accumulating, or it has to do with another person in a sense, in a more deeper sense, where it's like, every time you get into some shit, you call me. And I gotta be Captain Save-A-Ho. And I'm tired of saving you, ho. Like, I'm tired of doing it. Like, and it'd be the same problem. Like, don't keep calling me when you beefing with your man and he's ready to beat your ass. Stop calling me. Call the cops next time, because I'm no longer gonna save you. Like, stop calling me for this or stop calling me for that. It feels like that to me. It feels very much like, stop. The boy who cried wolf is about to no longer have the luxury of crying wolf to collective. I feel very tired. I mean, I'm tired because it's been a long day, but with the Ten of Wands, this energy itself, it makes me feel like somebody is very tired. Somebody could have had a long, I keep saying it's been a long morning, because literally, but I feel like that's somebody's energy. I think that's why I keep saying it, because bitch, every day for me is a long day. By 12 o'clock, it already feels like 5 p.m. for me. But the way that they got me repeating it today, right now, because I haven't even been live 20 minutes. And I feel very, like, agitated and, like I feel that. So I don't know. This somebody could have been late to work today. Somebody's on their way, like, bitch. Not too much on me. Somebody's on their way to work. Like, I am so late, but we're not going to talk about me. We're talking about these cards. Like, somebody's watching me and, like, listening to me. Like, got me in their headphones. Y'all already know how y'all do. Or got me playing in the background. Like, yo, there's no way. Somebody's late for something. And I feel like it may be work. And if it's not work and you're running late for something, it's I ain't even gonna hold you. You're late because of things that other people have added to. I don't really like that message, because I kind of feel like we should all be accountable, right? But I do low-key feel like there's things, again, if we go back to, like, the most basic for this message, is like, you already have a set schedule, right? And so everybody in your household knows that you got to be out the door by a certain time. Everybody got a set schedule in the house. And so realistically, there's no reason why anybody would be in the bathroom at the time you need to be in the bathroom, because your kids don't go to school till 2 hours after you got to be out the house. Your husband don't got to be at work until fucking 2 hours before you even get up. So, like, realistically, why when I get up, somebody's in the fucking bathroom? Like, what are we doing? It's like that. It's like, this also feels very specific, because I keep referring to, like, a husband and kids. So I'm definitely talking to a female, particularly for this message. Of course, the energy, right? It could be a woman, a man that I'm talking to. But specifically, if I'm talking to a woman, there's a situation here to where, like, the kids are slacking, or there's a kid slacking. And because the kid is not doing the shit that they need to be doing, like, responsibly, it's kind of affecting or, like, pouring into, like, what you got going on. So, again, perfect example. I know it's, like, a small thing. You would think it's a small thing until you fucking banging on the door to use the fucking bathroom in the morning, because you got to be out the door, right? But it feels like that. Yeah, that's definitely what that feels like. This Ten of Wands feels very, not fun today. I don't know. Ready to put this card back. I'm ready to put this card back. Because, bro, first of all, we've been talking about this card for the last few days. And I've been telling y'all how I hated the fuck out of this card when I first started doing this tarot shit. And also, this card just came out when I was reading for the members. So, like, low-key, what you doing? The Hangman. Somebody can't get past this. Somebody can't get past it. Somebody else is looking at somebody who's in this energy and they're like, yo, it's not even that serious. Like, you spazzing the fuck out, but it's not that serious. But honestly, it's the principle. And I think somebody may have said that. Like, it's not, the bathroom is not that serious. Like I said, until you got to be out the house in 10 minutes and you haven't taken your piss in the morning and you haven't brushed your teeth and you haven't taken your shower. Like, it seems small until it's you behind the door that you and it's putting you behind 2 or 3 hours out of your day. Like, it seems small to you because you're not the one that's having to deal with this shit. Or it seems small to you because you dealt with it once or twice and this is an everyday occurrence for me. And something doesn't make sense. Because remember when I was breaking down for example, like the kids having to go to school 2 hours after you're supposed to be out of the house. The husband or the wife supposed to be at work an hour or so before you even wake up. So, like, realistically speaking, why the fuck is this even happening? I think that's why somebody's so aggravated. It's an accumulation of things. And again, these are all metaphors that I'm using. The point of the message is that somebody is very frustrated. Somebody has washed their hands time and time and time and time and time and time again with the same situation. And I know I said wash their hands, like, no pun intended, but like, the 10 of Wands is somebody dropping the burden, but like, this is a fucking burden that I've already dropped before. I've already brought this to your attention. We've already come to a whole fucking conclusion. We've already decided on a whole solution together. We fucking brainstormed. We did this. So why the fuck am I still being met with the same problem? What are we missing here? Because somebody's making me feel like, and then when I spaz out, I'm the problem. That's my favorite thing to say, collective. Yo, that's my favorite thing to say. Because I don't know how to, like, if it's the 4th time I'm telling you something, I don't know how to tell it to you in a way where I gotta coddle you. Let alone, I don't know how to say it nice. If I'm telling you something and it's the 2nd and 3rd time I'm telling you, there's no way I'm gonna be nice telling you. Now I'm cursing. Now I'm getting louder. Like, it's just, it is what it is. And that's the energy that I'm feeling here. Because, like, why you keep putting me in a position where I got to keep saying the same thing? Are we dumb? No? Okay. That's what that feels like. Seven of Wands is in the reverse. And none of my cards are in the reverse. 7 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and a 6 of Swords. Nice, 10 swords with the King of Pentacles. 7 of Wands and a 10. This is the 8 of Wands. The 10 and the 7 is 17. It breaks down to an 8. This is the 8 of Wands. This is a conversation. But this is a conversation that's not even a conversation anymore. Like I just said, if I got to tell it to you 2 and 3 times, I'm no longer talking. Now I'm screaming. Now I'm irate. Now I'm spazzing. Now the vein on the side of my neck done reached the door. Because why are you playing with me? Stop playing with me. Somebody's spazzing the fuck out. This is not even a conversation anymore. That's why the 7 of Wands is in the reverse. Whoever's pushing this, or whoever, because it feels very careless. I gotta say, it feels very careless. Like, if this is romantic, this is a dynamic to where somebody has already said, yo, this and this makes me feel uncomfortable. This, when you do this, is the fucking cherry on top. Like, you send me every time you do this. Or this right here, this is mad disrespectful. Don't do this. Especially because if I do it, I'm going to do it 10 times better than you. And it's going to hurt you 10 times worse than it hurts me. I've already said these things. I've already communicated these things. So if this is romantic, this is somebody who's like, you gave the blueprint, you went down the line, you literally told this person the do's and the don'ts of like what can trigger. And it's not like this is a one-way thing, because this is also, if it's a conversation, it's two people tango in here, right? So this is what bothers me. What bothers you? Okay, so then how we find the middle ground? We've already done this. We've already found the middle ground. We've already done all the things. And yet and still, I'm still in this energy. I'm still, hangman. I'm still in this energy with you, specifically. Why? Why? Yo, the frustration Because I'm low-key, like, shivering a little bit. It's not okay. Somebody's also making me feel like they don't know how to argue. I don't know if this is you or somebody else. It's like, when you arguing with a partner, there's, like, safe words. You feel me? Like, there's certain things you shouldn't say. I don't give a fuck how mad you are. Because I know a lot of people love to be like, well, when I'm mad, I just say shit. Word? Because I don't. So if I'm violating you, whether I'm mad or not, and I'm violating you, I meant it. So what you want to do here? You want to just be careless and say whatever that comes out your ass? Or you want to be respectful? Which way you want to play it? So when you're in a relationship, especially like whether it's a friendship, whether it's a partnership, like a platonic one, like you're a business partner with somebody, or, you know, or if it's romantic, there should be a level here of like respect that doesn't get crossed. And somebody here doesn't know how to not cross that. It feels really reckless. Like, it feels like somebody doesn't have control over the shit they say when they're angry. That's a you problem. That's a you problem. That doesn't happen to everyone, despite what you may think, whoever it is I'm talking to. Because I don't know if this is you, it's your partner, your child, I don't know. But that's not normal, too. Like that, I know most people feel like it's a normal response. When I'm tight, I go black, that's it, I'm just wilding. That's not normal. That's trauma, okay? And that's unresolved fucking anger issues. Because normal people, they disagree. And even if they argue, again, there's a level of like respect that doesn't, like, don't call me a bitch. Because even though you got a dick between your legs and you acting out, I'm gonna for sure make sure you know you acting like a bitch. And I'm gonna treat you like the bitch you acting like. I'm all the way disrespectful like that. So unless you want to play that game, it's not safe. So how you want to do this? There's somebody here, this energy right here, honestly, with this the fact that the 7 of Wands is in the reverse really makes me question, like, why the fuck somebody's even wasting their time on something like this. And maybe that's where, maybe collective, if that's you, that may physically be where you at right now. Like, sitting back, thinking to yourself, like, why like, what? I'm not getting nothing out of this at the end of the day. Nothing but a fucking headache. There's nothing conducive here for me. I'm wasting my fucking valuable time, because I was just telling the members, like, yo, you here today, you could be gone tomorrow. That was big in the reading that I just did with the members. But that's like, somebody's thinking that, like, yo, I just wasted 6 years arguing with somebody about the same thing. This is what I'm doing. Like, somebody's having a moment where it's like, yo, wow, que despedicio, bro. Yo, it happens. I do got the 10 of Swords here, though. I got the 6 of Swords, which is somebody moving forward. The 4 of Swords is somebody healing. And together, this is 10 Swords. The way they be having me second-guess basic math while I'm live. Because shit like this don't happen in the memberships. I'll be like, bam, 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 bam. The members, they can co-sign. But, like, when I'm live, I'll be like, 1, 2, 3. It's terrible. It's horrible. It's not good. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords with the King of Pentacles is good. It's a good thing. It's like I said, it's forward movement with the 6, and with the 4 is healing. Together, it's a 10 of Swords, which isn't necessarily fun, but it's necessary. It's like the Tower. You know what I mean? So with the 10 of Swords, something's getting cut out. Something's getting cut out. I can't. It's no longer sustainable. It's no longer sustainable. There's no reason to continue doing this. Somebody is also, somebody may have literally said, like, I'm beating a dead horse with this at this point. There's no way. There's no way. This could even be a conversation that somebody's having with their own parent, specifically a father or a provider. Because the King of Pentacles, even though it's a man, for anybody who's new here, it's a king, so it's a man. When we look at the cards, we're looking at energy. So we're not looking at the fact that it's a king. We're looking at the fact that it's the King of Pentacles energy. So the King of Pentacles energy speaks of someone who's a provider or supposed to be a provider. Provider financially, provider emotionally, provider of someone who's supposed to like provide emotional stability. It's shit like that, right? So somebody could be clashing with someone who was supposed to provide them with something. Which is interesting because in the title, somebody, one hand washes another. You may have been in some type of partnership, even if this is like an employment thing. You may have been in something. It didn't work out, right? And so you kind of like winging it, doing it on your own. At the end, there's like at the very last minute of something, someone's going to come in and be able to provide you the stability that you need to get this going. Or for this to take off. If this is a business, especially. If this is romantic, it's the same concept. Once you go through the process and you start moving forward and you start the process for healing, none of us, no matter what the fuck people say, none of us are healed. I don't know who bought into that propaganda. I'm healed. I've done the work. Blah, 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 blah. Sounds good until the next fucking narcissist and karmic that you meet, right? Because how, like, you never think about that? Like, you ever, and even for people who don't watch tarot and shit, but like if you look around at your friend group, your family members, your siblings, whatever, right? Your best friend. You ever look at people and like, I'm almost 40, right? And so you ever look at people in your age range too and like, so your whole life, you healed, right? But your whole life, everybody around you done ran into like 9 and 10 narcissists. But they not the problem. The narcissists are the problem. The karmics are the problem. No self-reflection? No accountability? No? Not even a little bit? Okay. Because as long as you doing the work actively, someone coming in while you in the midst of that doesn't mean that it's going to be unhealthy because something isn't healed all the way. That's not how that works. You feel me? I've a few weeks ago, this wasn't recently, this by no means was recently, this was like over a month ago. I had a call with somebody. It was a man, and he was telling me like he hadn't dated in like 2 years, and he was like, I'm not gonna date until I'm like fully healed and ready and blah blah. And I stopped him because I'm like, I hear you when you say you're not going to date until you're ready. That's something different, totally different than saying you're not going to date until you're healed. You're never going to be healed. Not completely. And so stick to the, drop the until I'm healed and just keep the until I'm ready. Because listen, you could swear up and down today you're not ready, and tomorrow you could run out, meet somebody in the most fucking unexpected of places that you vibe with, click with, and all of a sudden now you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Life be lifing like that. You don't know, you know? And it'll work. It'll just fit. Like there's no, when you deal with somebody in any capacity, like whether it's business, romance, anything, you know, it's funny because I was just talking to somebody that was like, you make time for the people or for the things that matter. You're absolutely right. And so it'll work if it's supposed to work, and if it's not supposed to work, it won't work. You feel me? But that doesn't have anything to do with the fact that someone needs to be healed completely, because they keep bringing me back to that with the Four of Swords. I'm like, do I want to stay? Hi, Annie. Do I want to stay with it? I kind of want to move on to the wild unknown. Wait, let me move this. Anytime the cards come out reverse, it's bugged out to me because anytime I use any of my decks, I usually make sure before I put them away that they're all in the upright. I hate that shit. Like, how the hell are you reversed? How? How, Sway? Here. Hi, Corinne. Good morning. Now me seeing the Seven of Swords 3 times at the bottom. Why you trying to be sneaky, bitch? Why you trying to be sneaky? Then again, the title of the fucking video, someone's watching, waiting for you to fuck up. Heard you. Heard you. Nah, you OD. Did y'all see that shit standing for a second? Did that come out in the live? Because, what? Five of Cups. I digress, bro. And then I got a whole mess right here. So the first card out that came out was the Two of Cups, and it came out in the reverse, which is very interesting because for the members, the reading we just did, they had the Two of Cups in the upright. The next card was face down, so the OGs already know cards that come out face down are unknown energy. So it's unknown to you about other people or about yourself, or it's unknown to other people about you, or vice versa. I think I said the same shit twice, but not too much on me, okay? The Ace of Wands in the upright. This is a breakup. Yeah, it's a breakup. And even if this is not romantic, this is leaving a job. This is moving. This is parting ways with something that you were putting energy into and receiving energy from. Somebody's making me feel like this was toxic. So even if this could be a romantic connection that was toxic, it could be a living arrangement that was toxic, it could be a friend group that was toxic, it could be a fucking job environment that was toxic. Somebody is moving away or has parted ways or has removed themselves. The thing is, I don't think, because I'm looking at it like that. We are looking at it like this, because this is how it came out. The Ace of Wands, the new beginning, is face down. The Two of Cups being in the reverse, somebody has pulled themselves out of the situation emotionally, but I don't think they have physically pulled themselves out. So, for example, yo, I got Shyla's hair because I was smooching her ass. Not her ass, but I was smooching her before I came outside. Smooching her ass sounds crazy. I would, though. That's my baby. But I got her hair all over me. I just be saying shit on this live. Somebody removed themselves emotionally, but they didn't remove themselves physically yet. So if this is romantic, for example, this is two people who have broken up, but they still live together. Or if this is like just like a toxic living environment, this is somebody who has already decided they're moving, but they haven't left yet, which is interesting. On the other side of the connection that is no longer is the new beginning. This is how the cards fell out. See how I flip it? You can only see the fucked up relationship or lack thereof. When I flip it, you can only see the new beginning. Nine of Wands. I was going to say swords. Nine of Wands. Oh, the Nine of Swords. 99 could be relevant. I feel like last week, when we were going live last week, I feel like 99 was coming out too. Or was that with the members? It might have been with the members. I don't know. It's all a fucking blur at this point, okay? Okay. Five of Swords. Which is a Five of Swords. The Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords is 14 swords. Am I correct? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's the Five of Swords. So what was the point? What was the point? What was the point? And we kind of said this before. What was the point of fighting? Nine of Wands is like pushing back. The energy of pushing back. It's the wounded warrior. It's like somebody's been wounded already. They keep coming back for more. It's like why the fuck would you do this? I don't understand that. You could be asking somebody this, like, why the fuck are we having the same argument? Why are you trying to, if this is like at work, this is a boss who's trying to buy you in. Like usually trying to buy you out. Is this somebody trying to buy you in? You already gave you 2 weeks and they're like, we'll give you a raise. When I was working in the bank, they did this shit to me for like 2 years. And my dumb ass was like, a raise? Another one? How you matching it? I stood for 2 extra years behind that shit. That's what this is. This is the Nine of Wands with the Nine of Swords. The thing is that somebody's buying it. This is, if this is romantic, this is a couple that should have been broken up if y'all been together 4 years, y'all should have been broken up 3.5 years ago. But every time y'all go through something, y'all spend a week, maybe a month apart, and at some point somebody reignites the flame, and like, this is somebody romanticizing some toxic shit. It's a trauma bond is what we call this. I know people love to like, it's so oversaturated, terms like manifestation and love bomb and narcissist, like these things are, I get it, they're mad like oversaturated, but that's literally what this is. Especially with the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords is conflict. We beefing every chance we get. We beefing about why you looking at me like this. We beefing about the fact that you don't look at me. Why is there a seagull out here? Am I tweaking? I know they said we was borderline tropics in New York all of a sudden, but like, I digress. That's what this is. That's what we're looking at here. I keep saying, why the fuck would you do this? Or why are you doing this? Somebody could be asking themselves, like, yo, why do we keep coming back to this? You know, the craziest thing about shit like this is people, they mistake comfortability with true love. It's like, because, yo, the first card here was the Two of Cups in the reverse. So let's not get it twisted. This isn't, it's not you keep coming back or this person keeps coming back because they love you. They are comfortable in the uncomfortable situation that y'all found yourselves in. And you may say, well, that don't even sound right. It don't sound right, Elle. It don't sound right. Well, you know why? Who this would sound perfectly normal to? Somebody who is used to growing up in dysfunction. This is somebody who your parents were never together, or your parents beef like this. This is somebody who never had like a set, like stability. And so the fact that it's playing out in their adult life, they mistake this for love. It's a natural thing. This is not something that's like selective to this person. And to be fair, collective, it takes two to tango. I said that, right? It takes two to tango. So like, yeah, this person may not have had certain things and they keep coming back, but like you keep opening the door. So which one's more toxic? Since you want to play the I'm better or I'm more healed. Remember we were talking about that a few minutes ago? None of y'all motherfuckers is good in this energy. Like, this is, y'all both wrong. Period. And y'all both got shit to be accountable for. There's no way around that shit. So, miss me with that. I hate that shit. The Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords is so interesting to me because the first thing I thought to myself, if you're going to get a Six of Pentacles, if you plan on receiving or want to receive a Six of Pentacles, the one person you would want on your side is a Queen of Swords. Because she's going to give it to you, or he or she is going to give it to you raw, the same way she got it. She's not going to water it down. She's not going to chop it up. She's not going to try to coddle. She's not doing none of that. Like, exactly the way you need to hear it is exactly how she's going to tell it. That's the Queen of Swords energy. With the Six of Pentacles. It's also the energy of what the Queen of Pentacles would need. Like, the Queen of Pentacles, as rough and tough as she is around the edges, she needs somebody that's going... If I'm talking to you, in any regard, not like romantic, it could be, but in any regard, if I'm having a conversation with you, and I'm looking you dead in your face, and I'm telling you this is what it is, or this is what happened, and you arguing with me about semantics, but, and I'm looking at you like, but this is what happened. Despite the semantics. Yes or yes? That's all the Queen of Swords needs. This is why I always be saying I'm a Queen of Swords. Like, I know most readers be like, I'm the High Priestess, I'm the Empress. Bitch, God is not done with me, okay? You slap my hand, I'm taking your arm off. I still need Jesus in my life. Like, I'm still got screws loose. I'm telling you, the Queen of Swords energy, somebody could be trying to break bread with the Queen of Swords, but they're trying to make themselves look better than what they actually are. And you know, the crazy thing with the Queen of Swords is that you don't need it with any queen or any king. This is the one that you don't need to sell yourself to. This queen will give you the job. If this is a boss, this energy will give you the job if you tell them, listen, I never welded in my fucking life. I don't even know what the fuck a weld gun looks like. But if you show me once, I'll be the best motherfucking welder you got on your team. And my managerial skills, because I'm the oldest, is on point. So what we doing? And I'm willing to work Saturdays and Sundays. So what we doing? Like, she'll give you the job. You don't got to sit there and be like, yo, I was welding in my uncle's brother's sister's father's uncle's sister's mother's cousin's company for 12 years. And the whole time on your resume, it's your brother's girlfriend that's listed as your last manager. Don't do that. Because then when the Queen of Swords finds out that you lied, you're done. You're done. And an opportunity that could have projected you forward, moved you forward, now you no longer even have the opportunity on the table. If this is romantic, it's the same concept. You could have came in and been all the way honest with this person, cut and dry, and you would have had a better chance than if you would came in and try to like Rico Suave your way through the door. You're not getting in. This is not that type of party. I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time. I'm not willing to sit there and like stroke your ego. Like, I'm not the one for that. So, Nine of Pentacles and the World. Somebody isn't afraid. In the title where it says somebody's waiting for you to, somebody's watching, they're waiting for you to fail. Is that what somebody's watching, they're waiting for you to fuck up, is what I put in the title. This is why you haven't fucked up yet. High key is why you're not going to fuck up. So whoever it is that's watching and waiting for you to slip, they don't know that you was like a master rollerblader back in your day. Like, anytime I slip, I bust a move. I don't fall. I don't fall. So like, if I gotta do this on my own, I got this. And if I gotta shut it down and start over, if I gotta shut it down, the world, and start over, brand new, from scratch, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I could do it, and I could do it 10 times over. So you gonna catch strays sitting on your little high horse, waiting for me to fail. As a matter of fact, I hope you got a water jug, because your horse might die of fucking dehydration. That's how long you're going to be waiting there on that hill. Which brings me to the card, 5 of Cups. I didn't forget we had the 5 of Cups. Excuse me. Whoever this person is that's sitting on that horse, no pun intended, there's a horse in this card. Whoever this is going to regret the position they put themselves in, and they're gonna go through this really quickly. This isn't something that, if somebody burns a bridge with you and it's not gonna take them a decade to realize they fucked up. This happens almost instantaneously. It's Cups energy. It's almost instantaneously. This is somebody who, I think it's fear too. I think it's fear that made them do this. This is somebody who, they could have hypothetically worked with you. They could have hypothetically been honest with you. They could have. The reason why they didn't is because if they would have opened their mouth and been real with you, you would have held them accountable. And they would have been expected to show up equally the way you're showing up. And they're afraid. Which is why there's also why they're watching and hoping that you fail. I said this when I first came on, when I was first talking about the title. I said that somebody was hoping that you fail at something because they think they can't do it, or they know they can't do it. And so it's like bitch, if this is something that I don't even understand what you're doing right here. It's in people always hate or always have the biggest like commentary on shit that they don't understand. And it's fear. Like this is, I'm not saying, oh, somebody's afraid you're gonna beat their ass. It could be that. But it's deeper than that though. Like it's not even that simple. It's like when we got people, weirdos that come on, Bible thumpers and shit. They come on, they be like, oh, you playing with cards, it's the devil's work. Oh my God. So you don't read your Bible and you don't think that what was the magic that was in the Bible? I always say this. So the astrologers that found Jesus, because didn't the three wise kings, whatever the fuck, didn't they find him using the stars? Ain't that like the first fucking book in the Bible? The first paragraph? They used the stars to find the baby? Did they not bring him myrrh, frankincense, gold, like all the things? Like, no? Okay. He didn't resurrect. He didn't spread the fucking ocean. He wasn't going around town healing people. Like, he wasn't a magician. He didn't actually say in the Bible that we all have this in us. He didn't say that. No. Okay. People come on here and they talk shit, or they not even come on here, but just think like, because they don't understand what we're doing, they don't understand the work, they don't understand. And I get it, it's been saturated, right? So like most people think tarot and they think, pick a card. Your X-Man's gonna come back September 1st, 2027. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, and I know that there's readings like that. So when they come to this platform especially, you know how many people have asked me, this is all the same message, by the way. You know how many people that I know in my personal life that have asked me, oh, you should do a reading on me, just to like play games because they're trying to mock me. They think it's funny. You know how many times I've come out and said, I don't need the cards. I can read you without the cards. And by the time I'm done with them, it's radio silence. 2 of these people didn't talk to me for like 2 months. And then when they finally did show up or call me or text me, it was literally to have a sit down. Like, yo, how did you know half of this shit? Or, my bad, I didn't know how to respond because when you said X, Y, and Z, I didn't even realize those things about myself. A small mind sees this and thinks, God knows what the fuck they think, right? Because again, when you don't understand something, naturally, you become afraid of it rather than trying to learn it. That's not everybody, because some people are open to like, wait a minute, hold on, how you did that? Teach me. You know, what does it take to get to this level? You feel me? But then there's other people that's like, nah, that's some type of sorcery. These are the same people that open the Bible and you don't see sorcery going on throughout the whole 1970, 100 million books that they chose to put in. Because we haven't even talked about how the Vatican themselves deliberately chose to leave out certain books. So they telling the story that they want to tell, not the story that actually happened, or not in the order that it happened in. Yes or yes? Because what we talking about here? The bridge. And it's funny because, I mean, did we get the King of Pentacles, or was that with the members? We didn't. It might have been with the other cards. I was going to say we only got the Queen of Swords, but then I thought we did see the King of Pentacles. I think it was with the other cards we had the King of Pentacles. To only see the Queen of Swords, because this is all the way appropriate. If you know anything about tarot, the Queen of Swords she's the one. She's the one that's going to cut shit off. The King of Swords is going to sit there and try to reason or try to explain, try to help you understand. The Queen of Swords, you should have, before you came to my door, you should have already understood the concept. I'm not teaching you something you should have already known by the time you got to my doorstep. That's the Queen of Swords. So that burned bridge, bro, that shit is incinerated. Like, there's no going back on that. I mean, you could try to swim. with the fishes and the sharks and shit. But like, you know, we'll see how that works for you. Feel me? Hi, Mary Jane. I'm not sure if you're still in. Shayna. Shout out to the karmic lovers. Listen to me, Linda. Fuck them niggas. Yo, Two of Cups in the upright. What type of bullshit? What type of bullshit? Ooh. Hold on. Two of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Chariot. Y'all remember a few weeks ago when I was on here and I was like, the sun will come out tomorrow. Y'all remember? Because that's what this is right here. That's what, after the shit that we were just reading just now, the Two of Cups, we saw it in the reverse. Now we're seeing in the upright. Moving forward, this is a divine connection with the Four of Wands. This is either a marriage. I was just... How much of this do I want to say? So we were on the members just now, doing a little reading, a little shine. And we were talking about this Four of Wands, and we were talking about how you could be with somebody for 10 years and you end up meeting somebody, like after y'all break up or whatever the case is, you end up meeting somebody and in 3 months you know you're going to marry them. But for 10 years you were saying you don't believe in marriage. But the reality was, and I don't think somebody did this on purpose, the feeling is like, I genuinely didn't see the point or the upside of marriage. Because when I'm in a relationship for 10 years, right? For 10 years. And so I'm thinking to myself, what would marriage look like with us? I'm not really big on that. It's going to cost me more than it's worth. You feel me? Or this is like somebody with somebody for mad years and like, nah, I don't want kids. I don't want kids. It's going to change our day-to-day. Low-key, even though I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm probably going to have some baby mama, baby daddy drama with this motherfucker. Because certain behavior and patterns is kind of questionable. So I don't know that that would look right. If it's questionable with no kids, would it be questionable with more kids? Maybe somebody already got kids and you already see they're not really doing really what they should be. Or you not trying to be in the same position as they baby mamas. But then you meet somebody, right? And immediately, oh, I'm all the way with the shits. Let's get married tomorrow. Oh, I'm all the way with the shits. Nobody made me feel like I want to go half. Or I want to start over. On the memberships, that's how it was coming up. Like starting over. As far as, not starting over with the same person. But like starting over with a, let's say for example, like with me, I have, my daughter's about to be 20 in like 20 minutes. Right? And so me having another kid would be me starting over from scratch. So it was that kind of energy of like, all my exes, I wasn't really open to it. But then I could meet somebody and like, I'm trying to go half with you. Like, I love you for real, boo. That's the energy that's on the table here. Four of Wands, the Chariot, and the Two of Cups. For some of us, this is not even another person. For some of us, this is us. For some of us, I think especially because we saw the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands, I think for a long time we were complacent with where we were and what we were doing and who we were dealing with. And I also feel like that complacency also played the big role in allowing people to keep coming back, reigniting shit. And I think every time the bridge was about to get burned, we overexerted our energy to try to avoid that from happening. And I think the minute, because remember we saw the Two of Cups in the reverse and then the Ace of Wands was flipped. Remember I was doing that whole. So I think once we hit that pivot, somebody realized that if I let the bridge burn, they can't come back. Which would then mean the chapter would be done. Which would then mean a new chapter will begin. Because with death energy, the tower energy, or whatever the case is, the world was what we saw. Somebody stood in a relationship long enough for the other person to run depleted. That's not ideal at all. I don't know how many of y'all got the fucking time on your hands to... You ever hear somebody say like, oh, I'll be with you, I'll be with someone until I hate them. And when I hate them, it's easy to walk away. You ever hear somebody say that? Because I know that's like a thing now. That's like it's trending. Like, that's a thing. Everybody on TikTok, that's the vibe. Oh, I love you until I hate you and then I'm good on you. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? You know how much energy it's going to take for you to get to a point where you hate somebody? Why not just love yourself from the beginning? So, because if you hate them, you're not going to allow them to play in your face, right? So instead of getting all the way to that point, why the fuck would you not love yourself enough to not let them play in your face? Are we dumb? Like, what is happening? Yo, who sent me? Somebody, I ain't even going to say her name. Somebody sent me the video of a girl on Instagram. This was months ago, but I just seen it recently. And it's crazy because I've been seeing it on TikTok. I'm not even on that side of TikTok. You know how TikTok, you build your own algorithm and shit on the For You page? I'm not even on that side. Like, I'm not... When I scroll on my feed, if I don't see, like, cats doing crazy shit, what I see is, like, health stuff or, like, things like educational stuff. Like, people talking about history and shit like that. Or, like, lives, right? How these videos been popping up on my For You page of like women who are on that rant of like, I'm gonna stay until I hate the motherfucker. I mean, by all means, but like, are we dumb? How the fuck did we get to that point? Like, at what point did we decide as a society, especially women? I've been getting on women all week. What's in the water? Shayna, what's going on astrologically? What's happening? What is happening? Because I know you know. We in retrograde? Which planet is it? Who is it? Who is it? Because like literally for the last like 3 months, I kind of want to say like the last 3 months, these videos have been fucking circulating. And like I said, it's not just on TikTok. Because somebody sent it to me and they sent it to me on fucking Instagram. And literally... in the message, the girl sent me the video, and then she sent me like a message and was like, I just know this is how you able to like move away from niggas and leave niggas. I was like, girl, is you dumb? You know how much energy that's gonna take? How much time you think I got on my hands? Because like, why the fuck would you ever think that I'm gonna play with myself like that? We not doing that. We not. Nigga, I love me. So I will leave you. Like, do not play with me. Like, I don't... It gotta be a fucking planet doing pee-pee salsa retrograde. It gotta be. It gotta be, bro. It gotta be. Because women literally went... I can't... I've been telling y'all all week. Y'all motherfuckers do everything but leave. Leave. And you know what's crazy? I don't even block. You will stay in the DM talking to yourself, my G. For months. Venus? It is Venus? Wait a minute. Where the fuck? It's me. I'm bitches. Yo. Venus square the sun. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I just know it's Venus' fault. Funny enough, this week, whatever you usually do the exact opposite. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You cannot drop shit like that on me. I'm gonna have to hit you through the Discord or something. Because, like, what you mean do the opposite? Why the fuck would I do that? You know what the opposite of the shit that I normally do? You know what that is? You don't want me to do the opposite of what... I don't want to do the opposite of what I would normally do. That's why the message is very funny, those cards. Because what are we doing? Yo, what is happening? Wait, let me scroll up because I missed something. Hi, Soraya. They had the opportunity and fumbled. Definitely... Wait, what? Definitely bite them in the ass. Oh, yeah. Oh, girl, come on. Come on, Corinne. You gotta know. You gotta know. The song has been coming out for me for a minute. Maybe even years. The sun? That's a sun, right? Because I ain't got my glasses on, but I know that emoji looked like a little sun. Let me tell you, until that day that we did that live... I don't even remember the last time I don't even think I ever saw. I think that's from the Annie movie. I never even verified that shit. You know that? I never even verified that shit. One has to do with the other, and Jesus never wrote anything. Yo, you know what's funny, Shane? Anyway, no, fuck it, I'm gonna say. You know what's crazy? I was in a meeting the other day, and they were talking about in the meeting. It was a business meeting, and this lady brought up God and all this stuff, and literally there was two of the guys that were like trying to detour the conversation. It was like, yo, church and state, bro, church and state, like we should not be talking about that in meetings like this. One don't got nothing to do with the other. If anything, we might actually clash. And sure enough, we did. And she was like saying different things or whatever the case was, and then yo, I talk for a living, okay? So people always be surprised when I'm able to just shut the fuck up. Like, I talk for a living, but, like, I'm grown. I know when to shut the fuck up, right? Yo, I was sitting there for 20-something minutes. Almost 30 minutes. Like a mouse. You heard? You didn't hear a motherfucking peep out of me. This lady was fucking hell-bent, determined to, like, get me to say anything. What is your take? 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 And I was like, well, what are we talking about? Are we talking about Judah? Are we talking about Peter? Are we talking about Paul? Who are we talking about? Because it wasn't Jesus that wrote the book. It's God's word. Is it God's word or is Jesus' word? Because that's another thing too. And I find that a lot with Christians that like to mix that up. Oh, God is Jesus, but I thought Jesus was God's son. It can't be both. Which one is it? You feel me? That's number one. Then number two, it wasn't Jesus that wrote it. And it's crazy because it's not, you know what it is? They hear you say shit like this, and it right away is like, oh, you believe in the devil, or you worship the devil or some shit. It's like, bro, because I don't believe something that's man-made, don't ever try to play me, son. Because the way me and Big Bro is tapped in, there's certain shit that I lived through even as a kid that I should not be here with y'all and be sane. My child shouldn't be as where she's at right now, given the shit that I went through in my own childhood. I shouldn't even have the sanity. I should not have the sanity to have done what I've done with my kids so far. Though you can't tell me that there's not a God. I'm never disputing that there's not a God. What I'm saying is the shit that's in that book, where it came from, who wrote it, why we can't see the other books that the Vatican is hiding. Like those are the things that I'm saying. I'm not saying there's not a God. You know what I mean? But then when you bring certain shit, yo, because that lady, yo, I don't think I didn't speak for like 2 days after that meeting to anybody. I think if Isaac got any words out of me, it probably was like very bare minimum. Because the way she had me ready to yoke her ass up across that table, I'm just grateful that the conversation came up at the end of the meeting, because that would have been a whole contract right there. Like if she would have brought that shit up in the beginning, we would have been down a contract for the next quarter. Definitely. There's no question about it. Like there's not even a doubt in my mind, bro. And you know, it's fucked up. And maybe that's why I'm bringing this up too. It's because I noticed that niggas, because I don't judge. If you find solace in believing what's in the book, go for it. If it's helping you, if it saved you, if it helped you stop drinking, if it helped you stop doing drugs, if it helped you not lose your sanity, yo, I'm all the way with the shits. I will buy you 9 of them Bibles, whichever one you want. Like, however, with your name engraved and everything. Like, I don't judge nobody. You feel me? What pushes me always to the edge is when people try to, like, indoctrinate the rest of us. Like, because we don't believe certain things or because we question certain things, we going to hell. That's the shit that burns me. Because it's like, don't the first thing they teach you in that fucking book is to fucking come as you are? Ain't that the first thing? And then the second thing is like, love your brother, love your sister, don't judge nobody. The judgment isn't yours to do. The judgment is mine to do. I'm God. I'm the only God. Ain't that the verse that he spits in the Bible? So, like, where the fuck does all that go once people start with the religion shit? That's the shit that gets me. Why y'all got me talking about religion? It's not even 1 o'clock. Que sudor. What we doing? We can't do this for the next 30 days. Y'all can't. I ain't got the energy. I ain't got it in me. It's bad enough I've been flipping on women all week. Now y'all want me to talk about the Bible? Don't do me. Somebody sent a super chat. Thank you, Romeo. my bestie and I got in it over cards the other day. Yo, the fact that I can't read, one of my eyes is low-key cockeyed a little bit. My bestie and I got in it over the cards the other day and the Bible. Ma'am, they are too. That's the thing. It's like, so I'm going to hell because I used the cards, but you're not going to hell because you used the book that was written by somebody. Because that's the thing that got me on this tangent. Paul is the one that wrote the majority of the... Paul didn't even fucking... If he even existed, Paul didn't even fucking exist until like 2,000 years after Jesus. So how the fuck Paul knows half of those stories? Who told him those stories? He wasn't even there. Like, it's in the book. It says it in the book. Like, yo... I don't... It would be one of the OGs to get me going. Why would you do me like this? Why? Coño. Bro. And it's crazy because I try my hardest. You know how many people I know personally that I love and I respect, and they like... My grandmother, my own grandmother that I'm named after, literally was in that book every day doing her rosario. And I think that's what sends me, because even as a kid, like, she never took the book and tried to drill me with that shit. Like, she understood from when I was really little, because, like, I remember her, like, telling... The little bit of stories that I do know from the Bible is things that she tried to, like, when she was trying to, like, teach me about it. And I remember being mad little and telling her, like, this don't sound right to me. And I was telling her in Spanish, because she spoke only Spanish, but I used to tell her, like, this don't make sense to me. And back then, I mean, I believed in magic, you know what I mean? Because I was a kid, like, little. But I don't even think I had my first, like, spiritual... Like, I hadn't even seen a ghost for the first time. Or saw no funny shit go on for the first time yet when she first was trying to teach me about the Bible. But even this woman who was so heavily, like, in the religion and so, like, devout, you know what I mean? She always, even as I grew up, before she passed away, she always made me feel like, yo, you feel how you feel, and I'm going to respect it. Like... She didn't try to shove the shit down my throat. So now when I come across people who are like, I don't understand. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's just, it's not good. It's never good. It's never good. It's never good. Go on, Charlie. To truly understand the Bible and the authors of the book, he really just have to study ancient history. This is what I'm saying. You know, the thing too that got me is that if you look deep enough in, like, other religions, so like Muslim, Buddhist and shit, like, from my recollection, from what I understand, it's all the same shit, quite literally. Like, they all have a Jesus. They may all have different names, but they all have a Jesus. They were all born to virgin mothers. They were all sons of whatever the fuck farmer, whatever the fuck Joseph was. Like, they all were martyrs at some point. They all were healers. Like, it's verbatim the same story, just the names were changed. So obviously, I mean, there is something, right? But it's like, free Gaza, bro. I digress. I don't know why the fuck we talking about the Bible. Free Gaza. That's it. That's all. That's all I know. That's it. That's all I know. Promise. Paul said that Jesus told him to deliver. Bro, Paul wasn't even a thought in the nutsack. Like, what are we saying? What are we saying? Yo. Why are we on the Bible? This is not the channel. Let them know, because they killing me here. You know what it is? You know what it is? Y'all know I'm gonna get like this. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Y'all like, yeah, let's do it today. Today is the day. This how we starting the week, bro? This how y'all gonna do me? Didn't I start this an hour and a half ago? Talk about I had a long morning. Y'all ain't believe me when I said that? Where am I? She came for astrology too. She is baby Christian, so I'm rolling with it. I respect her walk and trying to teach her all the things. Who we talking about? Wait, my bestie. I think it was you, or was it Crystalline that said that? No, it was you. My bestie and I got in. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. See? Look at me. I'm smart, yo. I'm smart. I feel, though, Corinne, that's how it's supposed to be. You feel me? Like, because, again, this is why I don't like having these conversations, because I feel like it's, for somebody who's determined to misunderstand, it's so easy to get it misconstrued. You feel me? My own daughter, I just bought her a Bible for her birthday, a custom made one, the one she wanted. And like, yo, if it's gonna help you and this is what you believe and this, yo, more power. I'm all the way with the shits. If I gotta sit in church for you and, you know, support you in all the things, I'm good. I'm all the way great with that. But we're doing this, we're doing the same job. And I think this is also how we got into this conversation, because people overlook the work that we do on this platform. I would never tell y'all exactly, but because of privacy, you know what I mean? But you know how many people I speak to on a day-to-day basis, and they come from this channel, and this is tarot, right? And so it shouldn't even, most people don't even think that there's anything deeper than this shit. But we're literally helping people walk off the ledge, like literally holding hands, walking off the ledge. People come here all the time, and it's helping them stay on their sobriety. For whatever reason, it's helping them stay off their sobriety. They've built community. They have camaraderie in ways that they've never had in their personal life, or they still don't have in their everyday life. And it's genuine, right? This is not even like they come to the internet, found us, and we're steering them the wrong way. You still come in and you believe. You literally come here and you come as you are, literally, on this platform. So this is why I went on the whole tangent and how we got into the whole conversation, Soraya, because she's like, what Bible? Yeah, y'all got me fucked up. It's too early for this. I feel you, girl. I feel you. Yeah, I actually love how you put that. Please understand that I overstand. I actually like that. So my favorite is also when they live for 900 years. Yo, I can't. I cannot. Anyway, I'm going delusional a little bit. I look crazy. My hair's all fucked up. I still haven't showered. Okay, I haven't showered. And I'm tired. I feel like I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna knock the fuck out, which is probably not a good thing. I was also telling the members that I need to, not that I need to, because I don't need to do shit, but I want to, put like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 to keep track. Because I had the other day, somebody was like, wait, how I missed a live. And it wasn't, they didn't miss the live. It was, they were watching the live from the previous day. For anybody who's new or coming in now, we're going to be live. We started 10:10. Well, we didn't start 10:10. Because technically, somebody was saying this to me yesterday. Technically, it's more than 32 days, because last week we went live from Monday all the way through Friday. And not even, I think I went live Saturday and Sunday. Did I? I think I did. So it's more than 33 days. But we're going to be going live every day from 10:10 to 11:11. I was definitely smoking crack when I made that decision. But there's no judgment on this platform. I'm just going to see it through. I'm going to just see it through. I'm going to just thug it out. Hi, Starla. The Anunnaki. No comment. Y'all was about to have me. You see? You I almost went on a whole nother spiel here. You almost had me for a second. Almost. Almost had me for a second. Gotta be faster than that, you heard? Yo. Gotta be faster than that. Anyway. Remember I don't know how many of y'all were on last night. I was gonna say, remember last night when I was talking about having breakfast and it was like 10 o'clock? Remind me to not do that again. Because when I got up this morning, I was still half asleep for like 2 hours. And I never got my ice cream. So I'm about to get that shit today. Where this goes? Oh, this goes in here. Eight of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Swords. This is somebody not wanting to hear the truth. The truth with the Knight of Swords at the bottom. The Eight of Wands is communication. The King of Wands is somebody that's fucking impulsive as fuck. So in return, what he's doing or what they're doing, it could be a woman in this energy. They're fighting back. Nine of Wands. They're resisting. Why they're doing this? Because of the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is like they're in denial about something. They're in denial about something. I was going to say all type of different meanings, but that's the loudest one. They're in denial about something. What they're in denial about is the truth or their truth. Either way. Because it's a Knight of Swords. So the swords represent truth, but it's a sword. And this is action too. Somebody also doesn't want to admit they're wrong. I don't even know why I was putting cards away. Like, who was I fooling? I know y'all laughing at me in the comments. I don't even want to see them. Because, bitch, where I thought I was going. It's also Nine of Swords, right? And so nine of... Remember I said 9-9? Or was I saying that to the members? Me radio palta puñeta. I think I did say it here. Either way, 99. I don't remember if it was to y'all or to the members. This is how I know y'all love me. Because the way I'll be all over the place. Bro. The Nine of Wands speaks of resistance, but the Nine of Swords, somebody is in denial. They don't want to admit they're wrong in something. And the Horseman, which is a knight in this deck, is action. So this is something they did. So somebody's literally saying, you know, if you tell yourself something long enough, you start to believe that it's true. That's what this is. Somebody's in denial about something that they did. And you're telling them, you have olive green on, bitch. That's what you have on. And I'm sitting there like, my sweater's blue. What are you talking about? That's this. And I feel like when we were talking before, I don't remember what we were talking about. Because apparently we don't shut the fuck up. But at some point we were talking and I was saying when people are like dead set on misunderstanding you, there's nothing you're going to be able to say that's going to show them or explain to them or like, there's nothing you could do for this person. There's no going back and forth on this. For some of you, this is your parents. The boomers. The boomers are the kings and queens of gaslighting. You heard? Oh, the boomers. Man, don't even get me started on that. Y'all thought my Bible conversation was fucking ironic? Yo, if this is a parent, no vale la pena, bro. Like, you know your experience. You was there. You felt it. You saw it. You heard it. You tasted it. Don't even argue about it. Straight up. And even if this is not like a parent, even if this is like a spouse, somebody at work, somebody's like, nah, I'm fighting this. Yo, you're going to deplete your energy. That's all you're going to do. Deplete your resources. Especially if this is something at work. Figure another way to like get back what you owed. But don't bother fighting this back and forth. Like this person. If this is a person. It ain't going to be worth it. I feel like you're going to end up losing more than what you get back from it. The Emperor. The Emperor. But the Emperor tells us that somebody's better than this. So the Emperor tells us that once you already have an understanding, once you already have learned something, just because someone else refuses to learn it or refuses to, this is willful ignorance. Just because someone is choosing to do that doesn't mean that it's your job to pull them out of it. You got your own shit to worry about. For somebody, it's like they're making me feel like you got bigger fish to fry. So take that for what it's worth. I don't even want to shuffle no more because we're going to end up here another 20 minutes. Stop playing with me. Thank you. Charlotte's already attacking the door. The Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Ace. The Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Ace of Wands. That's a new relationship. Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Yesterday we were talking about the Seven of Pentacles and I was in somebody's ass. Who was it? It was one of the girls. Who was it? Somebody, it was with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Whoever that was, I don't know if you're watching. Why was it? I don't know if it was Starla or Shayna. It was one of my S's. So I was talking about the Seven of Pentacles. It came up last night in the live. And it was somebody in the comments, in the chat. One of the girls in the chat was already talking about the Seven of Pentacles before it came out. Not like that's something new. We have that shit happen almost every day. But this, with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like whoever I was referring to yesterday, whoever I was tapping in with yesterday, this is for you. Whoever that was. Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So in the title where it says somebody's watching, waiting for you to fuck up. Whoever the fuck was talking to me yesterday about the Seven of Pentacles, whoever was tapping in like that, be careful. This is not even like to fearmonger. This is like to give you a heads up. I think you may already know this. You may intuitively know this. But this is like the validation. Like, you got a goal. You set a goal already. And people are waiting for you to backfire on that goal. Or to backtrack on that goal. Don't do it. Don't do it at all. I was just, again, I don't remember if I was talking to y'all or talking to the members, but I was just saying, no, I was talking to the members. Because on the memberships, I'll be telling them, at this point, it's looking like a vlog style on the memberships. Because I do pull cards, but I've been like letting them know like day to day the things that I'm like doing. And I was just telling them, like, I think I've been doing that because y'all holding me accountable. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm telling y'all what's going on. So, like, that, on the day that I slip up, y'all gonna put me right back. You feel me? But then I was telling them that on the days that I get up, that I don't want to get up, I know I gotta get up because I'm expected to X, Y, and Z. You feel me? So, use that. Apply that to this. That Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Because I feel like I'm talking specifically to one of the girls, whoever I was talking to yesterday. But this is a general reading, right? And so this is a general message. And for anybody who don't know what the fuck a Seven of Pentacles is, Seven of Pentacles is like when you try everything. You've been planting the seeds. You've been putting in the work. You've been trying to network. You're doing everything. Even when shit is not popping off, because shit is not popping off with the Seven of Pentacles. You're putting in. And you're not seeing any fruits yet of your labor. Don't stop putting in the work. The message today. Somebody's watching and they're waiting for you to slip. They're waiting for you to be like, oh, fuck it. The minute you walk away from that Seven of Pentacles, somebody's going to build. Because all you need is 3 more Pentacles to make that 10. And the 10 is the goal. So by the time you slip, or if you slip, by the time that happens and you had a Seven of Pentacles, anybody else could come in, add a 3, which a 3, I don't want to say that is nothing. I don't want to downplay it, but it's not as much as the 7, as much work as a 7. And with the 3 of Pentacles too, it doesn't go over my head that the 3 of Pentacles is also assistance from spirit. It's supposed to be co-creation. So it's also like, oh, okay. Be careful that you doing something, you building something, you working on something. There's something here that you doing. Someone's going to come in and offer you help. Be careful. Because they're coming in, they're going to offer you help. And once you hit that 10, which is not going to take long, because you're already at the 7, you already did all the hard work, right? By the time you get to the 10, they're going to be with their hand out. I helped you. You wouldn't have this if it wasn't for me. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I put only 25% into your 75%, but you owe me half. Because without my 3%, without my 25% or whatever percent, you wouldn't be where you are right now. So be careful with that. Utilize your discernment, collective. Because somebody's coming in specifically to be able to snatch. They already know. You've already done all the hard work. It's already done. Anyway, I love you guys. Listen, the fact that it's been raining this whole time and the Wi-Fi didn't act up, the service didn't act up, we weren't blurry at all from my knowledge. This is a good omen. This is a good omen. It's a good start to the week, right? I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. It is fucking Monday, in case we forgot. Because yesterday was giving very much Monday vibes in my book. Yeah. For everybody who's on the members, I don't even know if the video went up early this morning. If it didn't go up early this morning, you guys are going to get it at some point after I end the live. Because there's a video there for you. If it went up already this morning, you're going to get one tomorrow. For the members. And for anybody who's inquiring about the personal readings, I say this shit every day. And every day I get emails asking me about the personal readings. I do personal readings. They're still open, but they're only open for Diamond members. The reason why I'm doing it that way is because of capacity. I am literally doing shit all day. And so for me to, and so that none of y'all get scammed. Because the way they rocking out here, claiming to be other people, and like people are actually paying them money to do readings. There's no way I'm charging people $200 to sit with me for an hour. I ain't knocking people who do it, but I'm not doing that. The membership, whatever price is on the Diamond tier, because I don't even remember what it is, you don't only get the personal reading, you also get over 300 videos that are already there. You also get access to all the brand new videos that go on the tier. So it's not like you're paying, what is it, like 50 bucks or some shit, the Diamond tier. You're not paying that fee a month for a personal reading. I'm saying this because there's people out there who are scamming, charging people like $200, $150 for a personal reading using the names on the YouTubes. I'm never gonna hit you up about a personal reading. That's not what I do. So I still do personal readings. I only do them for the Diamond members, and when they ask me for them, and members get regular readings, I always, goodbyes are terrible. They're tragic on this platform because I always end up forgetting the shit that I feel like I was supposed to be telling y'all, which is why I try in the beginning to like run shit by y'all. Shout out to everybody who hit the like button, who tapped in. Shout out to everybody who's at work right now. Yeah, that's all I can remember right now. I got a headache and I'm tired and I'm hungry and I'm sleepy and I'm not myself when I'm hungry. I need a Snickers bar. So we'll be live tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Are we doing nighttime? No, we're not doing nighttime tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We're gonna do daytime. I'm gonna try again to go live before 5. Either way, no matter what time I go live, I'm going to do my best to have the link set at least an hour or half an hour in advance to give you guys time to get on. And I won't be late tomorrow, promise. So, I'll see you guys mañana. Have a good rest of your day. Don't let nobody's dusty ass son or daughter fuck up your vibe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Si Dios quiere. You heard?